Coming up next, we take a look at a special boxcar, and the Polar Express observation car has come in. And we're a little disappointed. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back if you're a subscriber, or just welcome if you're new here and came across the channel. Today we're going to take a look at a couple things. First off, I want to show you this Dealer Appreciation car from 2008. Now, why am I showing you this? Because it looks absolutely sharp behind the Engine of the Year 2024 that we did a video on right around the holidays, and matched up there with the Spirit of the Century cars. It looks pretty awesome. So we'll take a quick look at that, and then we're going to get on to our, what we would call our feature presentation, the Lionel Polar Express observation car that was cataloged in the 2024 Volume 1 catalog. So why don't we go ahead and take a good look at the 2008 Dealer Appreciation car, and then we'll hop right on over to the observation car. All right, the Engine of the Year 2024. We did a video on this right around the holidays, shortly thereafter, I think. And we put the Spirit of the Century cars behind it because, to be honest with you, they looked awesome behind it. Buddy of mine got a boxcar, and it is a 2008 Dealer Appreciation Boxcar. And just stop this. I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit. Why don't we just go ahead and shut it down? So he found this 2008 Dealer Appreciation Boxcar, and I tell you what, I thought, wow, that would look great behind the 2024 Engine. So there it is. It's a, like I said, it's 2008 Dealer Appreciation. I found it online, and what do you think? I think it looks great. Kind of breaks up the passenger cars from the Engine. Certainly not scale, but of course the colors look great, and it's kind of like the Swiss cheese between the bread and the meat and the other piece of bread. So kind of cool, but I just wanted to show you that. So before we got into the Polar Express. So why don't we go ahead, we'll move this out, and we'll get right into the Polar Express video. All right, we're going to take a couple of different views of this new Polar Express observation car. Obviously, we got on the left-hand side of your screen, we have the original snow roof or white roof Polar Express observation car. And on the right, we have the new observation car. Let's get let's go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room right away and get that out of the way. As you can see from looking at the car on the right, the Polar Express is above the window, and that is incorrect for the white roof cars. Now, Lionel offered two Polar Express observation cars in the 2024 Volume 1 catalog. One was the black roof, which had the Polar Express above the windows, which matched the previous releases with the black roofs. So on all those passenger cars, the Polar Express was above the window. They also offered the white roof with the Polar Express below the window. That's the way it was cataloged. Unfortunately, when it showed up above the windows. Now, the problem is, not only does it not match the previous releases from, I think it's 2017 Volume 2 2019 Big Book and 2020 Big Book, but it doesn't match the cars that were cataloged in the 2024 book. So obviously it's a disappointment. I'm not going to make any excuses. It's definitely a bummer, but the good news is I've already contacted Lionel. I wrote him a very polite, very courteous email. I explained it. I knew they knew about it, so I put in there that, you know, I obviously knew about it, and I'm looking to hopefully they make a new shell. Well, the good news is I already heard back from them. They're aware of it. They're working on a solution. It appears they're going to make new shells, but they don't have a timeline, which I certainly understand. There's production schedules and everything they got to figure out. But the good news is we will, at least from the sounds of it, get a new shell with the Polar Express below the windows. So we got that out of the way. I'm not going to talk about it anymore other than when we wrap up this video a little bit. Now, the second thing we always are a little concerned about is the colors. If I'm going to say anything about the colors here, I'm going to say the red is maybe a tinge redder, and maybe the blue is a shade lighter, not even a shade, to be honest with you. To me, coming from two cars that are 7 years old to this one, I would say Lionel did an incredible job matching the colors. It's about as close as you can get. I'm sure if you sat here and stared at it, yes, you'd see the slight color difference. But if you're not staring at it and you're just looking at it, I think it looks great. I think Lionel did an awesome job matching the colors, and I really appreciate the effort. Now, obviously, if we do get new shells, hopefully they stick with the same color scheme, and we get something back that is pretty much the same as the colors we got now. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at some of this. We'll put these these two passenger cars on the tracks side by side, and we'll take a look at some of the bigger differences. Mainly, it's all at the observation deck. So why don't we go ahead and do that? All right, I got both of these on the tracks. I got the 2017 Polar Express observation car on the rear line, and I got the 2024 on the front line. And right off the bat, you can see the difference in the observation decks. Obviously, the 2017 version, I think they used a lot of existing tooling, so the observation deck isn't as pronounced. Obviously, the roof isn't rounded, has marker lights, it has a lit drum head. It does have a red rear light on the roof, but I mean, you look at it and you compare it to the 2024 observation deck, and there's literally really no comparison. Now, the drum head is not lit and there are no marker lights, and I've heard some people complain about that. But if you watch the movie, there's no marker lights and the drum head is not lit. So Lionel got that right. If you look at the detail in the back of the deck, the doors, the windows, it's all spot on. Of course, the deck is more pronounced. You have the ladder up the side where the hero boy climbs up to the roof to go see the hobo. It has a decorative scale coupler on the back. Unlike the previous release, it has a real coupler on. Again, I think that's because it was previous tolling, so they just had a coupler on it. The interior more closely resembles what was seen in the movie. The lighting is a little bit whiter. I don't know if it was the window tint or what on the 2017 version. It gave it kind of a bluish green, kind of a darker look, which I thought was okay. But once I got the 2024 version and seeing how nice and clear it was, I really liked it. Now, one of the big differences, and I haven't seen this mentioned, was the lonely boy, Billy, is sitting on the left-hand side. If you're looking in the back, he's sitting on the left-hand side, which is accurate to the movie. So Lionel got that detail right. I mean, this whole back end of this car is just amazing. I'm really happy with it. Of course, the lights above the observation car deck is spot on. You got 3 lights up there. Very well done. I think once we get our new shells, whenever that may be, this car is more than a home run. It's a grand slam, and I can't wait for it to be running behind my Berkshire. I think it's just an awesome looking car, no doubt about it. And there's some added details. There's some like steps here, or yeah, some ladders on the side that are not on the 2017 version. So Lionel stepped up the game on this one. Obviously, they got some work to do, and that's fine. I'll be patient. As long as we know something's coming, I'm good with it. Disappointed, yes. Don't get me wrong. I'm not letting them off the hook. I am disappointed, but by emailing them and letting them know, and letting me know that they're taking care of it is good enough for me. So that is it. That is the 2000 cataloged in 2024. New Polar Express observation car, all new tooling. Looks great, and no doubt we'll have a great looking train here, not in the not too distant future. So why don't we go ahead and wrap up this video. Well, the Polar Express observation car isn't exactly what we hoped it would be, but the good news is Lionel is aware of it. They're working on a solution, and I have faith that we'll see a correct shell. Maybe not real soon. It's going to take some time, but I have no doubt we're going to see a correct shell that'll make this as awesome as the observation deck. Just really cool. And of course, we took a look at the 2008 Dealer Appreciation car behind the Engine of the Year, kind of sandwiched in with the Spirit of the Century car. So that was kind of cool. Now let's talk a little bit about the 2025 catalog, Volume 1. Boy, that has been taking some shots on the YouTube channels. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people were complaining about some of the engines maybe being called Vision Line without Vision features. I certainly won't dispute that. I mean, that's their opinion. Personally, I didn't think it was that bad of a catalog. I kind of liked it. There was a variety in there. You had a couple engines we haven't seen in a while, the turbine and the Commodore Vanderbilt. So, and of course, Lionel has a lot of their 125th anniversary stuff in there. And there's certainly, there's a lot of complaints about some of the fantasy schemes. Hey, if the fantasy schemes sell, keep making them. It's only better for Lionel. Pricing, it is what it is. I don't know what Lionel needs to make to keep the lights on, to keep their employees paid, and probably also making their investors happy. But the pricing is what it is. I mean, everything's costing more nowadays. The turbine's only $100 more than it was in 2001 and 2013. I think that's the bargain out of the catalog. So pricing, it is what it is. For me, I'm just going to do a little bit better job of budgeting. So that's my thoughts on the 2025 catalog. As for what I'm getting is the Polar Express Vanderbilt, so I can put the cars that I can't pull behind the Berkshire, I'll put those behind the Vanderbilt. Of course, we have 2 observation cars now, so both of those trains will be decked out. And I'm also going to get the 8100 nickel plate ES44, and that'll complete the 3 engines that I personally have seen behind the 765, along with the Conrail, which I already have, and the Pennsylvania Railroad. So that about wraps up this video, and I hope you liked it. And if you did, I'd appreciate you punching that like button. If you're not a subscriber, of course, we'd love to have you. So subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you know when I upload new videos. Also, more importantly, comment in the comment section. I love reading them. I try to reply to every one of them. I know I missed some. But hey, if you want to vent about the Polar Express observation car, certainly do that in my comments section, and then write a nice letter to Lionel letting them know that you're looking forward to them fixing the show. You can vent to me. I don't mind. You can tell me what you liked about the video. Tell me what you like about the observation car. Tell me your thoughts on it. You can tell me your thoughts on the 2008 Boxcar. But until next time, I'm going to wish you happy railroading.